A variety of acrylic materials are available to create the retainer plastic. The BioAcryl resin is a fast-setting, extremely workable material that does not slump, flow, or run. The polymer powder is superfine, producing a dense mix for better strength and clarity. Brittleness is eliminated by the special cross-linking of the monomer liquid. It is ideal for the salt and pepper or pre-mix processing technique. It is available in clear, clear pink, and clear blue. The color tint is placed within the monomer liquid. The rainbow resin kit possesses the same chemistry as the BioAcryl resin, having a higher concentrate of colored dye within the monomer liquid. This monomer used alone will create a deep, non-transparent color effect, but mixed with 50% clear monomer, the color tint is more transparent. It is recommended to mix these dyes with clear monomer within a non-spill bottle. Contemporary colors possess the same chemistry as BioAcryl resin, having the colored dye within the polymer powder. This acrylic is available in a variety of pastel opaque colors. Often, the polymer powder is used with clear BioAcryl monomer liquid, but also can be used with a liquid dye of the same polymer powder color. Mixing these colored polymers with different colored monomer liquids is not recommended. The result may be an undesirable color mix. Tropical Tones produces a bright, opaque-like color appearance when mixed with clear monomer. This acrylic has the same chemistry as BioAcryl resin, having the color placed within the polymer powder. A variety of colors are available. Neon Glow acrylic possesses brilliant, vibrant, opaque colors that glow in the dark. This acrylic has the same chemistry as BioAcryl resin, having the color placed within the polymer powder. Galaxy Glitter contains a variety of colored glitter sparkles that are blended within the clear polymer powder. It can be processed using clear or colored monomer liquid. A variety of glitter colors are available. Stardust polymer powder is finer and more shimmery than Galaxy Glitter, which is contained within the polymer. This ensures a more even distribution of sparkles. It is used with clear or colored monomer liquids or polymer powders. Magicryl is a unique color change acrylic that disappears at mouth temperature and color reappears at room temperature. This opaque polymer powder contains a thermochromatic agent that allows a variety of colors to disappear when low heat is applied. It is processed using clear monomer liquid. BioAcryl Ice is an ultra-clear, non-yellowing acrylic which is unique compared to most clear acrylic resins. A novel initiator system provides the clarity component. It may be processed using the salt and pepper or pre-mix techniques. A fume controller is highly recommended when working with monomer liquids and polymer powders. A two-layer filtration system removes particulate matter while a secondary filter absorbs methyl methacrylate vapors. A low-speed internal exhaust fan draws the vapors through the filters. The filter should be changed every 8 months or earlier if heavier monomer odor is suddenly detected. A fume controller with trimming station is another option to control both processing vapors as well as trimming particulate when using a handpiece. Like the fume controller, the low-speed internal exhaust fan draws the monomer fumes through the filters. A secondary suction or dust collector may be attached to this unit to remove trimming particulars from handpiece procedures. A pressure pot is needed to process a strong, high-density acrylic appliance. An air compressor line is connected to this device to provide approximately 15 to 20 psi. Placing the processed acrylic into a pressure pot reduces the forming of porosity within the acrylic as it hardens. A heater is incorporated to the pot to accelerate the curing process. A small amount of water is warmed to 120 degrees Fahrenheit to create humidity within the pot. Cure time is less than 15 minutes for most appliances. The materials to be placed within the acrylic is prepared. Patient name may be printed using a Brother P Touch label maker. Clear print tape is preferred. Also, a decal or sticker may be chosen. The decal should be within 1/2 inch size. Larger decals will be difficult to place within acrylic. The polka dots are created with a paper punch using colored copy paper. A number 7 wax spatula with a small resin mix cup will be used along with clear monomer in cup to pick up polka dots during process. A tweezer or hemostat can be used to hold name or decal for placement into acrylic. If sticker back is present, peel off backing and sprinkle a small dusting of polymer on back to remove tackiness. Put a small amount of clear monomer into small resin mix cup. Model should have layer of Great Lakes separator already applied with a brush. Tip the model sideways and apply clear BioAcryl resin or BioAcryl ice polymer powder to model. Then apply BioAcryl resin monomer liquid or BioAcryl ice to absorb into applied polymer. Place decal and name onto first layer of applied acrylic resin. Continue applying polymer and monomer until desired thickness is achieved. Complete 1/2 of the arch before starting opposite side. If using BioAcryl ice resin, make sure only to use ice polymer with ice monomer. Using other powders or liquids with this material will cause an incomplete acrylic cure. Finish the initial side with a light dusting of polymer to thicken, mix, and prevent slumping. Rotate and tip model to start second half. Apply a layer of polymer and monomer. Then dip a number 7 wax spatula spoon into monomer to pick up colored paper punch-outs. Place them into the first layer of resin. Continue to apply polymer and monomer until desired thickness is achieved. Finish with a light dusting of polymer to thicken, mix, and prevent slumping. Place into a moist, heated Great Lakes pressure pot for about 15 minutes. Once cure is complete, remove model from pressure pot, then trim and finish appliance. For the tiger stripe, the model is conditioned with Great Lakes separator. In a small resin mix cup and number 7 spatula, mix clear BioAcryl monomer with black contemporary polymer powder. As this mix thickens to putty consistency, apply stripes to model with spatula. Then apply clear BioAcryl polymer powder over stripes to start retainer acrylic body. With a 50% mix of clear BioAcryl monomer and 50% rainbow resin orange dye concentrate within a monomer bottle, apply liquid mix to absorb into polymer. Continue to apply polymer and monomer until desired thickness is achieved. Finish with a light dusting of polymer to thicken, mix, and prevent slumping. For the rainbow design, choose the desired color combinations to be used. Start along the dentition applying first layer of polymer. Then apply just enough monomer drops to absorb into polymer powder. Continue these steps until desired thickness is achieved. Finish with a light dusting of polymer powder before applying the next color. Colors can be clear polymer powder with colored monomer dyes or colored polymer with clear monomer. Here, Tropical Tones acrylic resin is being used. Before placing applied acrylic into Great Lakes pressure pot, dust a small layer of clear polymer powder to thicken, mix, preventing slumping. Cure in humid pressure pot for 15 minutes. Once cure is complete, remove model from pressure pot, then trim and finish appliance. Model should already have a layer of Great Lakes separator applied to surfaces with a brush. Within 2 small resin mix cups, place black or licorice contemporary polymer, and in second cup, red or apple red contemporary polymer. Mix clear BioAcryl monomer with black powder and 50-50 mix of green rainbow resin monomer dye with clear BioAcryl monomer that is held within a non-spill monomer bottle. This will create brown. Using the number 7 wax spatula, apply putty consistency resin to model. Start with black, then wipe off spatula and apply brown mix. Alternate mixed resins until desired coverage is achieved. Then apply clear polymer powder to start layers of appliance body. Use 50-50 of monomer mix of rainbow resin liquid dye with clear BioAcryl monomer and a non-spill monomer bottle. Repeat procedure for both sides of arch, finishing with powder to prevent slumping. Place into Great Lakes pressure pot to cure for 15 minutes. Once cured, trim and finish acrylic. Model should already have layer of Great Lakes separator applied with brush. The spotted tie-dye technique follows similar steps as the camouflage. 4 small resin mix cups are used, with clear biacryl monomer. In 1 cup, mix Tropical Tones Ocean Blue. Then mix Tropical Tones Key Lime Green and Paradise Pink. In the last cup, mix Contemporary Snow White. With the No. 7 wax spatula, apply colors to model. Wipe off spatula when scooping out resin from different color cup. Continue to add colors until desired pattern is achieved. Then apply layers of clear biacryl polymer powder and clear monomer liquid until desired thickness is achieved. Finish with clear polymer before starting second half of arch. Repeat clear polymer and monomer layers until desired thickness is achieved. Finish with a light dust of polymer and place in a humid Great Lakes pressure pot for 15 minutes. Once cured, trim and finish acrylic. Model should already have a layer of Great Lakes separator applied to surfaces with a brush. Using a large resin mix cup, turn upside down and apply clear biacryl monomer. This will be used to bleed colors into each other with the No. 7 wax spatula. Similar process to the rainbow technique. Apply a few polymer monomer layers of desired acrylic colors. Tropical tones or neon glow resins are suggested. Apply a thin layer of clear biacryl polymer to the rainbow pattern. Wet small end of No. 7 spatula with clear monomer and cut across stripes a series of times. Then repeat applying clear polymer and monomer until desired thickness is achieved. Make a series of secondary cuts to blend stripes together. Finish side with light dusting of clear polymer. Repeat same procedure for second side. Apply clear biacryl monomer and polymer until desired thickness is achieved. Finish with a light dust of polymer and place in a humid Great Lakes pressure pot for 15 minutes. Once cured, trim and finish acrylic. With Great Lakes separator applied to the model, Snow White contemporary polymer with clear biacryl monomer is used to make acrylic base plate. The salt and pepper technique, applying polymer and monomer layers, is used to build each side of arch to desired thickness. Each side is completed with a dust of polymer, then placed into a Great Lakes humid pressure pot to cure for 15 minutes. Once cured, the acrylic is trimmed and sanded smooth. Then zebra stripes or baseball seams are drawn on the white acrylic to identify pattern shape. With a .023 inch cross-cut carbide taper burr and lab handpiece, deep cuts are made into the white acrylic base plate following drawn pattern. Do not cut through plastic to model surface. Ream out cut grooves with burr to remove attached trimmed acrylic. Repeat process for opposite side of arch. Using 150 grit sandpaper strip within a sandpaper mandrel and handpiece, smooth acrylic surfaces again. Check cut grooves and ream out as needed. To fill grooves in plastic plate, dispense contemporary black licorice and apple red polymer in a large resin mix cup. Add clear biacryl monomer to create thick mix. With a spatula, overfill grooves with desired color. Dust with polymer to prevent slumping. Follow same procedures to fill zebra grooves. Then place into Great Lakes humid pressure pot for 15 minutes. Once cured, trim and finish appliance. Before process begins, apply Great Lakes separator to model with brush. Similar to the rainbow technique, apply green resin along tooth and gingival palate region and pink near base of palate. Tropical Tones acrylic is being used here. Apply polymer then monomer layers until desired thickness is achieved. Finish with a light dust of polymer to prevent slumping. For the ladybug design, start with contemporary licorice black polymer in anterior segment. Add layers of polymer and monomer until desired thickness is achieved. Finish with a light dust of polymer to prevent black color from slumping into next color. Apply a layer of clear biacryl polymer behind the black resin. Then apply a 50-50 blend of red rainbow resin monomer dye with clear biacryl monomer contained in a non-spill monomer bottle. Repeat adding layers of each until desired thickness is achieved. Finish with a light dusting of clear polymer to prevent slumping. Place into a humid Great Lakes pressure pot to cure for 15 minutes. Once cured, trim and sand appliance. Using a number 2 pencil, draw the watermelon seeds and ladybug midline stripe as well as spots on trimmed acrylic. With a .023 inch cross-cut carbide taper burr and lab handpiece, cuts are made into acrylic to form ladybug midline stripe and watermelon seeds. Do not cut through acrylic plate to model surface. Ream out cuts to remove any attached trimmed acrylic. Then with a .025 inch carbide taper burr to create spots in ladybug. Smooth acrylic with 150 grit sandpaper in a sandpaper mandrel and handpiece. To fill grooves in plastic plate, dispense contemporary black licorice polymer into a large Resimix cup. Add clear biacryl monomer to create thick mix. With a number 7 wax spatula, mix materials and overfill cut grooves in acrylic plate. Lightly dust with polymer and place into a humid Great Lakes pressure pot for 15 minutes. Once cured, trim and finish appliance. Round retainer anterior acrylic to interdental papilla using a cone burr within a lab handpiece. Then scallop posterior segment using the same burr. Also tailor the heel of the appliance with a cone burr. Blend the trimmed areas along retainer perimeter with a taper burr. Finally, reduce appliance thickness in palette using an egg burr. A sandpaper mandrel with 150 grit sandpaper is used to smooth all trimmed surfaces. To finish acrylic, a lathe with QuickChuck attachment is recommended. Also, a splash pan with light should be placed on left side of lathe for pumice use and splash pan with vacuum system on right side where QuickChuck is located. A wet plastic center rag wheel with wet medium grade pumice is used to further smooth acrylic. All finishing applications occur with lathe on low speed. The acrylic retainer is rinsed and dried. Then triply polish is applied to acrylic using a 4-inch loose muslin buff wheel. 1 muslin buff wheel is used for each polish. Then Fabuluster is applied to a second loose muslin buff and used to final polish acrylic.